for consult, and this is the Shee DC morning show.
Ow! We might have to get that voiceover.
So, we're taking over today to interview these two lovely young ladies. Y'all have a 10 a.m. show. Y'all good. Because 10 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Quarantine.
I don't even know what day sometimes.
Look, we try to look. That was our normal time when we were on the radio, so we had to try to keep up with the time because that's normally what people tune into us anyways. Yeah.
But 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, I agree with you wholeheartly. It's a lot.
She and who's Big Mama?
Big Lena is right here.
Tell us who you are.
You said, tell me who I am.
Who's that?
I'm Big Lena.
She said Big Lena.
Big Lena. And that's Princess Shee.
And I'm Princess Shee.
Yeah, I'm a princess too, girl.
Yes, we all princesses. Like, some of us don't realize it. Like, don't get me started, okay? We are all goddesses, like, for real. And you got to tap into that. And if you don't know how to tap into it, then that's why we here to help you tap into that. Because we really are all goddesses. So you're a princess too, child. Yes.
Yeah.
Empowered women. Our women, right?
Ma'am. Auntie Harriet wanted that to happen, and I think that that's working out real good, and we just need to bring some more on board, and we gonna be wonderful, empowering each other, building each other up. Child, ain't nothing like when you get some brown women in the room together and they all making it work, honey. You talk about magic. Yes. Okay, so for real, okay, I'm down. I'm ready.
So let's go back. Let's. So what made you all start the show? Like what inspired you to start your morning show?
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. It's kind of interesting because I started a nonprofit organization, the Good Brown Girl Collective, and I knew that I needed funding. And so I decided that I wanted to get a podcast and a YouTube channel to fund the nonprofit. And so I went and told Lena that I wanted to do a podcast and a YouTube channel so that I could fund the nonprofit. And then 2 weeks later, she said, we gonna be on the radio.
What?
That's all you do. Don't waste no time.
None at all.
I'm still, and now look, and here's the funny thing. Now I'm like, yeah, so she, just the other day, she was like, yeah, so you gotta come on with this podcast thing. And now I'm like, child, listen, like, let's just perfect what we got going on. We ain't even got to worry about that podcast right now. We just need to perfect what we got going on.
Yes, especially with the corona going on.
Worry about the perfection. You gotta get it done.
That's this one. Just get it done. Just get it done. Yeah, I just want to complete something good though, successfully, kind of like before I move on to something different. And I think that two things at once.
It has to be in tandem.
What's that?
It has to go in tandem. Your perfection has to go at the same time.
Yeah.
If you wait on perfection, you'll never get it done.
I agree. I think that makes sense too.
Yep.
But I ain't ready, Lana. I need to get that up. Them up things. I need some.
We gotta be able to come back outside.
Look, yeah, because there's a lot of things that we had already planned. We already can't do because the corona said no, ma'am.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
Our actual station is located in Iverson Mall, so of course the mall is closed and we can't get to the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, Miss Camille, what you say?
How are you guys? How did you arrange this today? Are you quarantined together? I see you're not practicing social distancing well.
No, we are not doing that with each other and with our families. And that's because we spend a lot of time around each other. A lot. I mean, a lot. And so we do live in separate homes, but the amount of time that we spend together. Now, please understand that every time I come here, I am masked up as soon as, and then after a while, I take it off. In gloves as well. Lena hasn't been to my house since like a week or so, but I've come here. And it's always been the same thing. And so since we all have those same germs, I feel confident that we've learned how to combat our germs together. So what we can't do though, is go outside, not masked up, not on gloves, and then come back in our houses and think that that's gonna work out for us. That does not work out for us, and we don't do that. We don't go nowhere else. When I leave here, I'm going to my house. That's it. That's it. So when it's grocery store time, hey, Lena, I'm about to go to the grocery store. What you need? Hey, Princess, I'm about to go to the grocery store. What you need? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not spending a whole bunch of time anywhere else.
No.
So yeah, that's how we're able to do this whole quarantine thing together.
Also, because we sisters, we know how each other move.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too.
Move as well too. We know each other pressing points, and germs is my pressing point. So I'm just she knows I need her to take a shower, do all these things before she comes here. And then come straight here from that house. Don't go nowhere else. Don't see nobody else. Be PPE up, and then you can come in.
Prime example, earlier today, around that 9:30 time frame, right? About 9:45, I say, okay, I'm on my way. She say, Princess, do not go to the 7-Eleven. Bring your ass straight to my house. Yeah. Do not go to the 7-Eleven. I'm not playing. And I'm like, girl, I got you. Like, I'm not finna do that. Like, you know that. I just gotta tell you anyway. Okay, you right. So that's how we working it out.
Okay, I am one of those people. Yes. And she is the only person that is allowed to come in my house during quarantine that's outside of my own household. No one else. And that's only for the purposes of the show.
I love that, and it's real. I think that's actually the perfect segue into the Stress Awareness Month, because being quarantined, coronavirus, is actually imposing so much stress on us. We're watching the media and being inundated with this news, and seeing that it's actually starting to target people we know, and people who are maybe 6 degrees of separation from us. So how are you guys handling that stress piece?
Well, for me, I don't stress about things that I absolutely cannot control. That's just me. It makes it so much easier for me when I'm able to just throw it to my creator and keep it moving. Like, you just tell me that the ancestors work on what I need to be doing, and if I'm not doing it right, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of no's. It's okay. Like, those no's let me know that I'm not doing that the way that my creator wants me to do it. So I'm not gonna be stressed about that. And since it's not something that I can literally control, I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm just gonna follow the instructions and be safe and do the things that you normally do with any type of virus, be it the regular flu or whatever else. You always have to protect yourself from those things. So don't stress yourself out about it. And also, you know what? Loving up on the people that you have. Like, the people that you can actually touch. You need to keep doing that, because our bodies need that, and need that more than we would imagine or know that we actually need that. Ask any doctor. Them touches, them pheromones, all of that stuff that we give to each other, we need those things. So I have to touch my baby more than I used to touch my baby, and I have to rub his hair just to make sure he knows that he's still there and that I still love him, and that even though these governments say social distancing, I'm not going to socially distance you from my baby. Like, you my son, and we not doing that. So, that's a part of my stress. Now, you go ahead. How you dealing with that stress, child?
Man, blow it away. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
that too, though. I'm sorry. That was a lie. That was a neglectful thing. Like, blowing it away is also a very good way to manage stress. I promise you, that is a very good way. Consumption. That's it. Like, just consume just a little bit of stuff, but in moderation. If you know that chocolate makes you happy, eat a couple pieces of chocolate. You wouldn't normally do that, but if that's what you know makes you happy, go ahead and do that. If you know that you like cannabis, go ahead and enjoy that cannabis. Like, you gotta go ahead and do that just to keep it right for a little while. Now go ahead, for real. Go ahead, it's your turn.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm in the healthcare profession, so I've always, the things that's being implemented now has already been a part of my life. I've already been telling people stay 6 feet away from me. I've already been social distancing before Corona even was born. I love being by myself. I'm a home body anyways, by nature, because obviously I can control my environment. I can control what's going on in my environment, the energies in my environment. So I prefer to stay home. Anywho, I'm a night person, but I will say that this virus has honestly, the quarantine rather, it has put a little bit more stress. I actually just talked to my sister about it yesterday because again, I'm a night person. Once 8 o'clock hits, that's when I'm going out to go see my friends, to go do this, to go even grocery shopping. I like to grocery shop at 12 o'clock at night when no one is in there. Like, and I would go across to Virginia when I know those folks are in their house. So I'm one of those people.
Don't be talking about Virginia like that.
No, I love Virginia. I love Virginia. My dad lives in Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. But I'm just saying, normally at 12 o'clock at night when I go to Walmart over across the bridge, ain't nobody really in there.
No, thank you to the Commonwealth, but I love shopping in VA. I'm not gonna lie, I love shopping in VA. What you say, Cassandra?
I'm just saying, like, they know across the bridge, that Walmart, yeah, they home.
Yeah.
But the other Walmart, popping.
Honestly, that's honestly been kind of hectic for me, but I do smoke. I really do. I like to take deep breaths. I like to smoke. But don't tell nobody that. I'm just kidding. But I like to honestly, I like to read. Anything that I wasn't really doing when we were able to go outside. Of course, we was at the malls, movies, eating this, that, and the third. So you always have something to do. So I got back to the roots, which is reading, learning. Of course, since our kids are home, we have to homeschool. That's also been a stress reliever. Just going back to education, just learning, putting more time and energy into my business and growing it, and making sure that once we come back from quarantine, be able to hit the floor running. So honestly, I mean, I am a stressed person. I like to, I don't want to say it but I do hold a lot of stress. That's just my personality. I take on.
But it's not your stress though.
It's not my stress, but I take on other people's stress. Yes.
You are stress filled.
Yes.
You are very stress filled.
Yes.
She real stress filled. I ain't gonna do it.
Yes.
I'm not interested in holding Camille's stress. I will talk to you about your stress and help you get your stress under control. And is it Cassandra, right? Or it's Cassandra?
Chandra.
Oh, it's Chandra. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Chandra, I will help you work through your stress, but
Okay, just call me Chan.
Okay, Chan, I don't want to I don't want your stress, cause I got enough of the things that I need to do. Like I got a lot of other humans already, so I would prefer to help you, sis, than take it with me, because I've taken it with me before. And then I give it to my family, and then it doesn't work because it doesn't belong to them, and it belongs to you, and I done took it, and it's not for me, so I don't want it. But she will hold on to your stress, child, like it belongs to her, and the whole time, child, she won't even talk to you no more because you done gave her too much stress. She ain't even gonna tell you, like, girl, you done gave me too much stress. Can you come and take some of it back? She ain't even gonna give you none of that. She just gonna not talk to you no more.
Just disappear. I'm one of those people. Like for real, I'll listen to you. I'll give you a fair chance. I'll even try to give you solutions. But I'll show you the ways to alleviate your own stress. But if you gonna keep coming back with the same stress, no, I'm disappearing. I'm famous for that. I will disappear. It's not that I don't love you. It's not that I won't pray for you still. It's not that I won't wish you well or anything like that. I will hold your secrets till the day I die. But we don't have to keep giving each other energy. We don't. And I'm quick to cut my energy off because people mooch off mine. And then they don't replenish me.
Girl, do you believe that Chan and I just had this conversation yesterday?
We
designed by God, like things happen for a reason. I needed this conversation. We were just talking about how I need to let go of things that I can't
Yep.
how I feel like I'm an empath because I wear the weight of the world on my shoulder. You know, I need to get crystals to ward off.
Thank you.
Energy alters. This is literally the same conversation that we just had.
Yep.
That's because it's real.
You gotta leave that stuff.
You gotta let it, like, that's the good thing I can't say. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Shane.
You got to, because I used to do that. I used to, everybody, you know, there's always somebody in the crowd that'll find me and come and unload all their stress with me. No, keep that over there.
Yep.
I'm sorry you're going through all of that, but that is not my thing right now. I just, no. You gotta understand that just because you're proud, you're able to carry that, you don't have to carry.
Right.
These people, no.
That's a big lesson, though.
Walk in your front door, leave that stuff outside.
Yeah, but you know, how do you get younger? This ain't even supposed to be about that. We supposed to be talking about ourselves. No, but look. No. Right. Look, we're gonna come back to that because y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes.
So what's self-care? You know, are you guys using some type of self-care to block that stress, or what are you doing from home? And maybe this was designed by God to keep everybody in the house to work on themselves. What's your perception of that?
So that's a really good question.
That's funny. We said that.
And
yesterday.
And you know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be a little bit surface level right now. I could get back deep for you in a minute, but I'm gonna have to go surface level for real. So I feel real odd saying this because I know if I hear it, I would judge it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm a little upset about my hair right now because the only time that's what they say. Thank you, but the only time my self-care is going to the shop. I go to the shop once a month, every single month without fail. Like,
and you deserve that.
And that's what I do. And now I can't do it. And so I had to do this with my hair. And while it feels, I'm sure it looks nice. That's what you guys keep telling me. It doesn't feel as nice though as when I go to the shop. So I have to then go back and say, how am I going to work this out? Because I still need that feeling because that's a part of my self-care. But my baby sister said she gonna go ahead and twist my hair up for me. So since she'll do that, at least I'll feel like somebody else put their hands in my hair because I'm also very particular. Like, it's not a whole bunch of hands that can go in my hair. Like, you cannot do it. I just can't do it. And so,
I don't like everybody touching my hair. You right.
Putting the spirits on there, yep.
Okay.
No, so I just got my one boo and that's it. So now I'm, you know, this is one that has had her hands in my hair before, so I'm okay with that. Now as far as self-care, the other things are concerned, it's interesting again because as long as the people around me are good emotionally and mentally, then I'm typically good. If I feel anything that's coming from them that is negative, then I'm going to want to fix that part. And that becomes self-care. I need to make sure, because I need you good. And if you're good, then I'm good. And if you're not good, then obviously I'm not good. So I also am in the process of trying to make sure that I do not continue to put on weight and that I stay at this current size. So I am moving and dancing to any and everything that is popping. Okay? I love doing it. I will move to anything. It does not even matter. Slow jam. If it's Ty Tribbett, I'm praising. Okay? If it's Sierra, then I'm just leveling it up. If it's Beyonce, I'm booty popping. Hey, it's all good. I don't really care. I just know I need to move in order to. And it was so funny because my husband was like, well, what you gonna eat? I was like, you know what? Today I have not been very active. So I don't really feel like I deserve a whole bunch of food. Like, I'm for real. I need to eat, but I shouldn't eat a whole bunch of food. I need to eat to survive, but I didn't move around a lot, and I'm not about to do no real dance party at 10 o'clock at night. So I'm going to skip that meal. Throw me some water and I'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, now you.
What was the question,
I
Dan?
appreciate your dedication, but I'm gonna eat them sandwiches.
Yeah, no, look, I eat them sandwiches, child. Don't get me wrong. I done went through 4 loaves of bread in the last 2 weeks. That ain't right. That ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be baking a loaf of bread in a minute. Like, come on. So I'm not moving around as much as I used to be. So I gotta make sure that I'm not eating as much as well. So that's one of the parts to it. Cause I'm already curvy and I enjoy being curvy, but it's some things in my closet that I kind of like want to fit back into, and it's some things I just don't want to have to buy bigger sizes of. So I'm just good, and I just got some stuff that's just too small, and those things are going on the list to go away, because I know I'm never getting back to that. I was 18 years old in like a size 8. That ain't even a goal of mine no more, like ever in life, for real. So I'm not interested in that. However, I am interested in maintaining what I currently have, because I like what I got, and that's it. Go. You forgot what the question is.
Self-care.
Self-care for yourself. How we doing that in the house since we, you know.
That's the funny thing. I do my own hair. You learn how to do the stuff yourself, so you don't have to depend on nobody else. I do my own hair. I do my own eyebrows. I don't wear fake nails.
But you got. But her question was, what do you do for self-care?
Right.
Okay. Because that ain't self-care. That's you just independent.
No, that is self-care. Self-care is taking care of yourself. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. Right. So we on the
financially. Don't forget that part.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Because this is my question now.
I'm sorry. You right.
Thank you.
You right.
You see how she do me? You saw I was quiet throughout her whole paragraph,
And
right?
Life has been checked. I am in place, honey.
No, honestly, physically, like I said, I see a lot of people going through the hair problems, the nail problems, all those type of things don't pertain to me, because I do my own hair, natural nails, natural all those things. Mental wise, self-care. Conversations with my sister. And honestly, because I am a person who will pick out something in myself that I feel as though I need to work on, or somebody might have an issue with, and then this is my go-to person who I trust, who will give me wholehearted, positive, constructive criticism, whether it's good or bad, whether she may say, hey, you know, you doing the right thing, or hell no, you ain't doing the right thing, girl, you done lost your mind. Like, so the physical, the mental piece, you know, for the most part, I'm pretty good with that, but you always need that go-to person that just to check, yeah, like, you know, the check up, and she will call me on my shit. She will say, hey, you ain't right today. You need to go the fuck back to sleep. Okay? And wake the fuck back up.
And she'll do that for me too, though.
Yeah, and wake up immediately, as well as my friends. And so I can't go to nobody's house that's in the medical field. That's a no-go for me. Like, you know, you could have been exposed. I'm good. And then we got a curfew too. So grocery store it is. I'll go there for a little bit. Yes. Unfortunately, my husband works too, so he works a lot.
No, wait. Did she say split custody of these kids with these teachers?
Yes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I called my daughter, she teacher last week, and said, what you doing? Where you at? You can't get her? You sure? You keep saying you miss her. Don't text me and say that you miss my child and you don't want her. Like, don't play with my heart like that. Come get him. Your house good? Let me go check her. Okay, you good? Everybody good? Okay, she on the way. I'll UPS her. Right. So, but no, honestly though, with the 3 girls, the emotional piece, it's been up and down. I ain't gonna lie to you. They hit 24 hours per day, all females, all emotions. Like I said, my husband is at work. He does towing, so he's at work all the time. He's
They can ride the truck.
Girl, I suggested it.
If you do not be quiet,
I suggested it.
ma'am.
I thought it was just me. I said, you almost take your kids to work. she knows.
I'm like, no,
Okay.
like, calm
Send them kids to
down.
work. Come on.
They cannot get in the truck.
Girl.
They can't do it.
It's seatbelts.
Second row or second seat.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You're not about to be torn like that because everybody quarantined. Where they going? Where they call break it down at if we all stuck in the house?
Thank you.
You ain't about to be.
Look at Camille. She's
Look
like,
at my
I am
kids.
not entertained.
Yeah,
I am
she's
not
like-
entertained.
She's like, I'm not with
Look at
this.
it. Oh no, she's stuck. Oh, she's stuck. That's the thing, stuck. Okay.
Oh no, she's not stuck. She just paused. Like she was just not moving.
She was like, I cannot believe this is happening.
No, but yeah, altogether though,
That's all I'm saying.
I begged him, but he ain't going for a girl, so
Until he gets freedom, he don't want to be around people.
no. So I just tried to throw him on the balcony. Go on the balcony for a little bit. Come on, get some fresh air, do something. Go for a walk, do something. And now, to get my kids out of my face, I make them go read a book and give me a book report.
Oh my gosh, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah, no, my kids are not like your child that wants to go sit down, play on his iPad for a while, may come say, Mom, listen to a song, and then disappear again. No, that's not my life.
But you don't make them read as a punishment.
That's not a punishment. I said to get them out my face.
Oh, okay.
To get them
You
out my
see how I
face.
heard that all the way different? Them words didn't equal what I translated in my mind. I'm like, no, you don't get to tell them it's a punishment to read.
Punishment
You hurt
for
my
her.
feelings.
Punishment for her is taking the phone. That's the punishment. Taking the phone and taking the remote. That's what they like. That
Yeah.
TikTok stuff. That's what they like.
So,
Like, thinking nor talking, okay? None of that.
That's what I said too.
okay, so what's next?
Well, I think that it's all about being mindful of what we're consuming, whether it's consuming food or, too much of this drama on the news and on the TV. It's all about being mindful of what we're taking in, what we're allowing to stress us out or not stress us out. And hopefully we can use this time to kind of weigh what's important,
I think so too. I was saying the same thing. We were saying the same thing to Lena. Bless you. We were saying the same thing to Lena not that long ago. I said, well, I read something and it said that a lot of our thoughts are negative thoughts. And so that means to me, if you automatically have a way more negative thoughts, just naturally, like all of us as human beings, like not just me, not just you, like all of us. So if we all have that, then that means that we all should be very cognizant about putting more positivity into our minds and our thoughts. That means we have to be intentional with it, because it's not enough to just continue to multiply. Because the part about the negativity though, it seems to multiply even if you don't add to it somehow.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how that works. So I just try to make sure that everything that I am instilling or putting in is that of a positive. Like I listen to motivational speeches all day. Like I listen to positive podcasts all day. I listen to podcasts that will help me get better all day. And then at nighttime, right before I go to sleep, I grab me some entertainment. What I know is only entertainment. I'm looking at it and it is strictly entertainment. I'm not trying to process it. I'm not trying to understand it. I'm just entertained by it, and that's it. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That's a 2-year-old. 2-year-old that you done heard her scream about 14 times on this call. She wants to be sit right here with us.
I love it. So that definitely brings us in relationships with your family and your significant others. You both said that you're married. So is this bringing you guys together in this time, or is this kind of like testing the rope?
Both.
Right? Getting on my nerves.
Both.
Look, mine is, honestly, it is a little bit of both. There are some things that we just really didn't realize were taking place in our marriage that was taking place in our marriage. But once we realized it and we pointed it out, it then became like, oh, okay, cool. How we gonna fix it? How we gonna work on it? Okay, so what do we really want? Do we still really want the same things? Because we've been doing this for a minute now. ain't nobody gonna be mad if we really don't want the same things anymore. We just need to make sure that we don't want the same things anymore, so that at least one of those things gotta match, because we got a baby together. You know what I mean? So we gonna have to be in each other's lives. So we gonna have to co-parent, all of that good stuff. So I don't want that, he don't want that. So we just gonna work on it. And I think that because we have always been so very busy, I used to spend a whole lot of time at work. And he spent time at work. And then right after work, he was taking Eli to football. He taking Eli to track. He taking Eli here, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? They coming home late, eating dinner, going to bed, starting all over again. Guess what? All that is shut down. So now they have no choice but to talk to each other. And those things that Eli's watching on TV that he would get a little glimpse of every once and then when he didn't have a whole bunch of time, he gets to see more of it. And he gets to talk to his daddy like, what? And his daddy get to say, no, baby, that's not how that's supposed to work. Or yes, that is how that's supposed to work. And that's a good entertainment. You know? Yes. Because the internet will have your baby mixed up. Now you go ahead. You go and tell the truth.
Go and tell the truth, bro. What?
Bring it on down. Oh no, you already said that. I'm the one that just talked a lot, because you know, she said the same thing. She already said it before me though.
Yeah, it tested it. It tested it, and I'm a solution finder. That's just me. I don't look for problems. I don't care to deal with problems. I don't care to stay in the problem. I just care to get a resolution and come to the end of the problem and move forward. Like, that's just me. So I am an avoider by default. Like, if we're not able to communicate effectively, I'm gone. Like, I'm literally physically leaving you out the door. Gone. like gone. I can't. I'm taking myself physically out the equation altogether until you can get it together. But honestly, literally, that's how I go. But yeah, we were going through some things before the quarantine. The quarantine heightened it, I say.
Yeah, forced to deal with it.
Yes, it heightened it. For me, I was in thousands last month. This girl right here is part of the reason why we're still going today.
Thank God.
Today. Now, I've been my husband for 13 years. So for me, the time frame doesn't matter. I'm not attached with the time frame. I'm attached to how you treat me and how I feel. If I feel as though I articulated how whatever you did made me feel this way, and you didn't do the work, and then I see that I keep repeating it over and over and over and over, and you still didn't do the work, I don't care about how long we've been together. I'll walk away. And so that's where I was, and she had to. It's no gray area with me. It's either I'm here or I'm not. That's it. That's how I live. So it's just like, I was like, okay, well, I'm not happy right now, so I'm not here. I'm leaving. And then literally, like 3 days later, it was like, oh.
You couldn't leave.
Literally, that's how I went. I was like, oh, I'm done with this shit. I'm done.
She thought she made a good old plan. That creator was like, pause. Pause. She was like, I'm about to step on outside.
I'm about to move. I'm about to be done. I'm over this.
Creator said, oh yeah, okay, you get to play a plot in this, but this is not the part you think you about to play. Let me show you what you really about to play.
House cut down, this cut, everything shut down. So I was like, no, you ain't going nowhere. Okay. So then moving forward, how do I find the solution? I have children, and three girls in the home. So tension between me and a man, regardless of whether it's their father and their brother, it's not a good out there for them to see. I want them to be able to see your relationship go through hard times, because no relationship is rainbows all the time. It's no way. So I want them to see a situation go through a hard time and be able to work it out like adults and come out on the same team. And so when I changed my mindset and my perspective and my goal, my goal was not to make sure that me and my husband are okay. My goal is to make sure that we are okay communication-wise for my household. that was the first step. Once I did that, everything else starts to fall into place. And so, we better now. We walking through it, I guess. we still in year 13.
What'd you say, Sean? What?
You ain't stabbing just a little bit.
Not just a lot. Let me tell you.
Maybe that's just me.
Let me tell you, girl. This one right here took me off the ledge. I ain't gonna hold you. I have a very bad temper. That's the reason why I don't like to argue, because once I start, like it's no starting. So.
Well, I went over our topics for today. Chan, did you have any additional questions that you wanted to ask the ladies?
I like y'all. I like this dynamic. I don't have no questions. I think this is fun. We might have to do this again sometime.
Yeah.
First of all, we're gonna have to do this off air because there's some things I got to say that I can't really say. that I can't really say on air. Like, y'all know what that means, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm really excited and I can't wait. I think we should do a game show.
Mm-hmm.
That's against y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, let me know. That's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna do a game show. We can put it up.
That's real cute.
Okay, and the other thing that we're working on is book club, right? We're gonna do book club right now, and so we're looking for people that are gonna host the book clubs, the different genres and the age groups. So if you have any educators or anyone that would be interested in our babies and our teens and our MILFs. No, actually we have a lady for the MILFs, so we don't need that one. But the young adults, as well as teenagers and the children book club. Anybody that want to host, keep that in mind as well. And what else we have going on?
Oh, we need to give out the phone number to the boys.
I don't forgot what the phone number is, child. Are you on this phone?
202-509
something.
6.
That phone messed up. This phone we got to do that later. But it ain't like we don't have their phone numbers. We can call them or email them
as a whole to the people.
Oh yeah. So so I don't really remember all the rest of the stuff, but we do have a phone number to give out that I just can't. Oh, boom. Get it from right here and then repeat it out. So yes, I think I like that too. And you know, it's interesting that you should say that, Camille. You remember you were like, yeah, well, sometimes you just have to get confirmation. And that's what I go around looking for most of the time, honey. Anytime I make a decision, I'm looking for confirmation from my creator that decision was correct. And when I come through and I find people like you guys, I'm like, yes, I am on it. I am feeling it. You know? And it was so funny. And I tell you what, 202-509-6983. That's our phone number to the Shee DC morning show. To you guys too. But the most amazing thing happened to me and I'm gonna let them go, for real. A few weeks ago.
Yeah, because I got a call like in 10 minutes.
No, and like a few weeks ago, I was like, I cannot feel vibes through the phone. I gotta be with somebody. Mm-hmm. I can't look at you and know what type of person you are. And then I had a phone call come in from a girl that I had already reached out to, and we needed to do some work together. And when I tell you I felt her spirit through that phone, that thing was amazing. Yep. And now here we are now. I don't have the option to even be in people's presence so I could feel the vibes. But my creator's so great. My creator was like, listen, I'm going to show you that you can do this. You thought you couldn't. And it might have been that way before. But since I've got some things coming forward to you, and I need you to know what that feels like, to feel those good vibes when you're not in the presence. Mm-hmm. See how he was setting me up? I didn't know he was setting me up, but he set me up for that. With y'all. Exactly. Because I'm feeling y'all. I'm really feeling y'all. And I'm so excited to have met a group, especially, first of all, collective. Come on now. Anytime it's a collective, I'm all with it. Anytime, because I love community efforts. So, thank you guys for interviewing us. And I look forward to speaking with you guys, like, for real, real soon.
It was a joy. This would not be the last, that's for sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much for everything.
Y'all have a good day. And y'all
you
keep
too.
Doing it. Y'all doing it.
We will see you guys soon.
Yes, see you soon.
See you soon.
All right.
I don't know how to end that.